Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera. Let me show to you all number 7, formative exercise 3.3. Okay, question number 7. Right, you have the diagram. The diagram on the right shows a curve y equals x squared plus 4 and the tangent to the curve at point P 15. First, the question asks you to find the coordinates of Q. Alright. So the first question asks you all to find what is the coordinates of Q. So this is a point Q. So once you nampak saja, okay, the point lies on the y-axis. Of course, the coordinate is 0y because we didn't know what is the value of y coordinate here. Okay. Since stated that this line is a tangent to the curve, right? So of course we can use the concept of gradient of tangent to the curve equals dy by dx. So you can use this concept. Okay, so integration and differentiation adalah dua chapter yang saling berkait. So bila jumpa soalan, bila dia tanya point, first check is it any equation of the straight line. No, right? So kalau tak ada, maknanya kena guna konsep lain. So once you kena guna konsep lain, konsep apa yang you nak apply? Bila you tengok ada tangent saja, and then you have a curve here, so of course you can apply this concept. Gradient of the curve, okay, is defined as the gradient of the tangent at the point P here. Right. So let's find what is dy by dx, okay, where dy by dx is represent the gradient function of the curve. So from the curve equation, okay, you can find dy by dx, it is 2x, right? Okay, so that's why, okay, basic concept of differentiation kena mantap lah supaya bila nak solve senang, tak ada masalah. Okay, multiply index to the front, copy the variable here, the index always decrease by 1, so you have 2x. So this is known as gradient function of this curve. Okay, so every curve has equation, so this is the equation of the curve, and every curve has gradient function. Okay, so this is gradient function of the curve. Okay, we called it gradient function because it is in terms of x. So it is general. Okay, so how to find the value of the gradient of the tangent to the curve here? So this is a tangent to the curve, right? So let's find the gradient of the tangent to the curve. Why you must find the gradient of the tangent to the curve? Because you want to find the point Q here. So you can use the gradient formula where y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. You can use this, you can apply this formula once you get the value of the gradient to find the coordinates of Q. Okay, so you understand at P, the coordinate is 1, 5. So you can find a gradient of the tangent at P, okay, once the x coordinate, once you put in the x coordinate there, that is 1. So now, okay, using the gradient function, that is 2x, and right now x is 1, put in, you get 2. So meanings you get already the gradient of the tangent here is 2. Right. Once you know that tangent here is a straight line, right? So gradient of a straight line is a constant. Kita dah belajar. Gradient is constant here. So maknanya dekat mana-mana titik pun all the gradient is the same on this straight line, right? Okay, so there you have point Q 0y and point P 15. So you can apply this formula. Since you know, right, the gradient of the line PQ is 2, where actually this line is a tangent to the curve. Okay, so we can apply the formula right now. Y minus 5 over 0 minus 1 equals 2, y minus 5 equals to negative 2, y is negative 2 plus 5 is 3. So you get already the y coordinates of the point Q, that is 3. So the point Q is 0, 3. Done. So here is 3. So the gradient of the point, so the coordinate of Q is 0, 3. Okay, because y is 3 here. Okay, so first step, look at the point Q. The point Q there lies on this straight line. Okay, if you have equation of the straight line, you can use the equation of the straight line to find the point, the y coordinate of the point Q here. But you don't have the equation there. So once you nampak this is a tangent to the curve, you can apply gradient of tangent is dy by dx. Alright, so find the gradient of the tangent first. You get, okay, 2. Then apply this formula in order to get the Q coordinate. Done. Okay, next B. The question B asks you to calculate the area of the shaded region. So this is a shaded region. Let's see. Okay, so this is a shaded region. This part. Okay. So we can see, right, the shaded region here is bounded by the y-axis, bounded by the curve, and bounded by the tangent to the curve at point P here. Right. So tips dia, I dah bagi tahu you. Salah satu tipsnya adalah macam mana cara you nak pilih either that area is bounded by x-axis or y-axis. Actually you can use either one. Tapi ada tips dia, cara dia adalah look at the equation of the curve. Okay, you can see the equation of the curve here is y equals x squared plus 4. So dekat sini of course lah lebih baik y sebagai subject, express y as a subject. And now memang dah equation dia pun y sebagai subject. If you choose y as the subject, means we find area bounded by x-axis. Okay, let's look at this region. Okay. So the region is like this, right? Alright. So now we choose bounded by x. So once bounded by x, okay, look, tengok daripada atas macam ni. So bila boleh nampak curve ni, okay, this curve is like this. Okay. So under the curve, area under the curve, right? Now bounded by x-axis. So this is your x-axis. Okay. So now, under the curve, go down, go down, go down, go down, go down. Right. So, alright, you have a point here. This is 1 and here is 5. Okay, the point Q, we get 0, 3 just now from A. So, here is 3. Right. Okay, so under the curve means everything. Okay, all this like this. Okay, so, you see, under this curve, this region is under this curve. So you can see the x coordinate is 0 and here is 1. Okay, bounded by x-axis, the limit must be on the x-axis. Okay, and equation of the curve is x squared plus 4. Okay, so let's find the area. So the limit is 0 to 1. And then equation of the curve, make y as your subject, and it's already y as a subject. You just take it and dx, y dx, because the function you can see in terms of x, and then some more the limit is on the x-axis because we choose bounded by x-axis. Okay, so now you dapat semua. Okay, lepas tu you kena minus dengan area under the straight line there. Okay, you can see you have a straight line here. Okay, sama juga tengok dari atas. So ada straight line macam tu. Betul? Ni Q here, P here. QP. Okay, under. Under means go down, down, down. Okay, and now we choose bounded by x axis. Right? Okay, so down, down, down. Under the straight line. Okay. Since we have a trapezium shape, so just use the formula area. The formula of area of a trapezium. Okay. Okay. So you need to know what is the length from here to here. So here to here is 1, so 1. Here to here the length is 3, okay. Right, boleh nampak tinggi ni 3, 0, 3. So here 3. And then this one from here to here, okay. We have from here to here, it is 5 because here just now is 5. 1, 5, here 1, here 5. So tinggi ni 5, so here 5. And we need to minus, right? Why? Okay, because tadi under the curve you dapat semua, okay, everything under the curve ni, betul? And then under the straight line, this is a straight line, you have this region. So this one, when you minus, you get this part, the small part here, okay, this part. Okay, so just use the formula area of a trapezium there. Maybe some of you ask me, teacher, can I use integration? I take the equation of the straight line. Sebab tadi kita dah dapat equation of the straight line. Y equals, okay, right? Okay, if let's say some of you said, teacher, can I use equation of this straight line to find the area under the straight line here? Can, but then lebih baiklah kita pakai area of trapezium, lebih mudah kan. Tapi kalau siapa yang nak tu boleh je, tak ada masalah. Okay, equation dia adalah gradient tadi kita dapat 2, right? Okay, y-intercept here 0, 3, so 2x plus 3. You can also use this equation, but then for me, I don't want. I want to use this, lebih baik, lebih senang. Okay, so minus dengan half base, half sum of the two parallel side, 3 plus 5 times 1. 3 plus 5, Okay, so let's integrate this. Okay, so basic integration kena kuat supaya tak ada masalah di sini lah. Okay, sebab tu basic kena tough dulu, kena betul-betul faham dulu. Okay, increase the index by 1, 2 plus 3 become 2 plus 1 become 3, divide by the new index, okay. Plus this one, actually x power of 0, so 0 plus 1 become 1, okay, over 1, that's why you have 4x there. 5 plus 3, so this one 5 plus 3 is 8, 8 divided by 2 become 4, and then substitute 1 inside, okay, then masuk 0, of course lah 0 kan. So 1 cube, okay, minus 0, you solve this, right, minus 4, so 1 over 3 plus 4. Okay, before that you can always check using your calculator. Okay, you want to check, use calculator, you can use this button, key in the original equation, equation there, x squared, x squared plus 4, limit is 1, 0, equal sign, 13 over 3. Okay, so is it correct? 4 times 3, 12, 12 plus 1, yes, 13 over 3, minus 0, so 13 over 3, minus 4. 13 over 3 minus 4, it is 1 over 3. Okay, squared unit. Okay, dah dapat. Done. Okay, so area of this region done. For B done. Okay, next C. C, calculate the generated volume in terms of pi when the region bounded by the curve y equals x squared plus 4, okay, the y-axis and the line y equals 8 is revolved fully about the y-axis. So volume, kena ingat, bila dia kata revolve about the y-axis, otak dah set dah, I must make x squared as my subject. Okay, revolve x y square as a subject, revolve dekat about the y-axis, x square as your subject, and then to find volume always put pi kx square and then dy. Because after you make x square as your subject, your function is in terms of y. That's why here dy. And some more, the limit must be on the y-axis. As for sentuh, ingat lagi cara nak ingat. Sentuh apa? Sentuh part CY, the y-axis. Right? Okay, so once again, let's read the question lagi sekali. Kita nak tengok kat mana shaded region tu. Region tu yang mana? Okay, soalan kata, calculate the volume when the region bounded by the curve. So this is the curve. Okay. The curve. Okay, let's use pink color. By the curve, CURV. Okay, 1. Bounded by the curve. Y equals x squared plus 4. The y-axis. Okay, the y-axis, this one. This is your y-axis. So this is your curve. This is your y-axis. Okay, lagi sekali. Okay, the curve. And then the y-axis. So maknanya sampai sini je. So maknanya part ni jangan tengok dah. Right, this part tak payah tengok dah. Maknanya only this side. Okay, next. And the line y equals 8. So where's the line y equals 8? Okay, once you have this type of line, the equation is like this, means the line is parallel to the x-axis. So since here the point P is 1, 5, so point P, so here of course 5, so 8 maybe atas sikit kat sini katakan. So the line y equals 8 means, right, straight line parallel to the x-axis. So we have learned, right, if we have axis like this, if you have y equals 8 means the line cross y-axis at 8. Since it cross at 8, that's why equation is y equals 8. Let's say here 5. You have a straight line cross x-axis at 5. So that's why equation is x equals 5. So this one cross y-axis at 8. That's why the equation is y equals 8. Okay, ini semua basic kena tahu. Okay. Okay. So meanings here is 8. So the line is like this. So this line is y equals 8. Right. So now, okay. So stated that once again, the region is bounded by the curve. So this one, this curve, by the curve, the y-axis, right? The y-axis and the line y equals 8. So ada tiga graf yang terlibat di situ. So y equals 8 dekat sini. Okay, so kat sini lah. So here, this one, this point is the y-intercept. So the y-intercept of the curve. So here is 4 actually. So here 4. Revolve y. The limit must be on the y-axis. So here 8. Here 4, here 8, right? So the limit is not on the y-axis. You can see right now, actually the region is here. Okay. Okay, so check balik. Okay. Involve. Okay, 3 graph. The first one is the curve. So this one. Second is the y-axis, this one. And third is the line y equals 8. So that's why the region is here. Okay. Alright. So, lagi sekali, once again. Okay. The region is bounded by the curve, the y-axis, and the line y equals 8. Okay. So, since dia kata revolve about the y-axis, okay, meanings the limit must be on the y-axis. Okay, and then you must make x squared as your subject. So equation of the curve is given by y equals x squared plus 4. So now we must make x squared as our subject, become y minus 4. Okay, so this one revolve y, maknanya you tengok macam ni. So the same, dia sama macam area, cuma formula je lain. Okay, right, so dia masih lagi under the curve, so maknanya region ini bounded by y-axis. Okay, revolve dekat y. So now let's integrate to find volume. Always use this formula, pi, take 4 to 8, and then make x squared as your subject dy. Why dy? Because ingat, S for sentuh y-axis at 4, 8. And then the function right now, once you make x squared as your subject, you can see it is in terms of y. That's why here dy. Okay, so now your x squared function is y minus 4 dy. You can see? Okay, your function is in terms of y right now. Okay, pi, integrate this, become 1 plus 1, 2, divide by the new index, this one become minus 4y, 4 to 8. Okay, and then put in y as 8. Okay, then minus, put in y as 4 next. 4 squared minus 4 times 4. Y right now is 4. Close bracket. Okay, then solve. Okay. Before that, let's check, use calculator. What's actually the answer here? Okay. So key in, use this button, key in this, the original function y minus 4. Y we use x to represent your y, minus 4. Okay, put in 8 limit, lower limit 4. Okay, what's the answer? Supposed to be 8. Okay, let's see, we get 8 or not? Okay, 8 pi lah, because pi is outside of the bracket. Okay, let's solve this. Okay, this one is 64 divided by 2, or you can press your calculator. Use this button. 8 square over 2 minus 4 times 8. Okay, put in big bracket, put in big bracket, so we bracket here, and then outside got one more bracket. Okay, minus, key in this. Okay, open bracket, use this button, 4 squared over 2 minus 4 times 4, 4 times 4, close bracket, and close bracket, equal sign. Yes, 8. Okay, you get 8. So answer is 8 pi. This one is volume, so unit is cube unit. Okay, alright, so done. Okay, so we have answered the part A, part B, and part C. So this is a part A, Q03. The part B area, you will get 1 over 3 squared unit, and the part C, so this is a part C. You need to find the volume. You get 8 pi cube units. The question asks you answer in terms of pi, just leave it in pi, because pi here can take out because it is a constant, so that's why you open big bracket here. Okay, that's all. Thank you. Bye.